You broke your arm in a car accident and now your case is coming up for trial. But you don't understand why we have to bring in a doctor to testify about what the x-ray shows. You say, isn't it obvious? You can see the fracture on the x-ray. Let me share with you the reason why we have to call in a doctor. Come join me. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. When we go to trial, what happens is we have to have a medical expert. In this case, and in all likelihood, we're either going to be bringing in an orthopedist, a bone doctor, or a radiologist who's an expert at reading and interpreting x-rays. And the reason we have to do that is because the information that's contained on that x-ray requires a specialty. It requires a physician to come in and explain to the jury exactly what is seen here, to interpret it. Because most of us are not going to be able to understand exactly what's shown in an x-ray. There may be subtle findings that the doctor needs to point out to the jury that only a specialist would know and have information about. And the law requires that we bring in a medical expert so that they can now interpret and explain to the jury exactly what is seen in that x-ray. So now let's see what the defense has to say about that. Are they going to bring in their own orthopedist or their own radiologist to rebut exactly what it is that we're claiming in this case? Doctor, do you know Dr. Jones, who came in and testified as an orthopedist in this case? Yes, I do. And do you understand that he is very well credentialed? Yes, I do. And do you have any issue with his credentials? No, I don't. And now, doctor, I want you to assume that Dr. Jones has testified on behalf of the plaintiff, the injured victim, that what he observes and interprets in this x-ray is a significant compound fracture. Do you agree with that? Yes, I do. Excellent. So now we agree that the patient has a compound fracture, correct? Now, let's talk about, and now I can go ahead and establish what the key issue or what the contradiction is in the case. Besides, we have the obligation to prove to the jury your case. We have to show that we're more likely right than wrong. And the only way we can do that is with medical testimony, is with testimony from the injured victim, so that now the jury has all the evidence necessary to evaluate whether we're more likely right than wrong. So why do I share this information with you? I share it with you to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in the litigation process as we get to trial. And a lot of people have questions about this. Chances are you have concerns and questions about your own matter that you haven't started yet. And if your matter happened here in the state of New York, what I encourage you to do, if you have legal questions, pick up the phone and call me. I answer legal questions like yours every single day. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at lawmed10@yahoo.com. I'm Gerry Oginski here in New York. Thanks for watching.